Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Good evening to everyone. 大家好. Secretary Ramon Lopez, Undersecretary Nora Terrado, Distinguished Consul General Willie Cuyugan, DIY President Larry Chan, and Commercial Counselor Glenn Peñaranda, distinguished colleagues from DTI, the Philippine Consulate General in Shanghai, PTIC Shanghai, our friends from the business sector and other NGOs, and members of the Filipino community in Shanghai. It is indeed a privilege to be part of tonight's celebration. First off, let me welcome to Shanghai and China all our colleagues and friends who have traveled from Manila to participate in the China International Import Expo and related events being held in this historic city. We hope you will have an enjoyable and productive visit in one of China's, if not the world's, most vibrant and dynamic megacities. At this point, allow me to congratulate Secretary Lopez and the DTI for organizing this Trabaho, Negosyo, Kabuhayan, or TNK Shanghai 2018. This initiative is not only vital and timely in promoting entrepreneurship and financial literacy among the professionals forming the Filipino community in Shanghai, but an excellent chance for our compatriots, our Kabuhayan, to interact with and engage DTI officials, Philippines-based business sector delegates, and entrepreneurs on the most recent trends and prospects for business and other developments in the Philippines. Speaking of trends, let me take this opportunity to share with you notable developments in our country, particularly with regard to the country's bright economic prospects. This and another noteworthy development may help set the tone for the discussions slated for later tonight. I am referring to the great strides our country has made in sustaining the growth path. President Duterte's trust of attaining meaningful and inclusive growth through sustained reforms and significant investments in infrastructure is beginning to pay dividends for the country's economic growth story. The Philippine economy continues to be one of Asia's best performing economies, as it is on track to achieving its target of becoming an upper middle income economy by next year and a high income economy by 2040. The upward trajectory of the economy is underpinned by the pursuit of an independent foreign policy. This is captured in the words of the President as follows, quote, "Let us be friends to all and enemies to none," unquote. Ladies and gentlemen, the Department of Foreign Affairs, through its diplomatic and consular missions around the world, pursues this policy directive by engaging in a friendly and cooperative manner as many of the countries in the region and beyond. Within our immediate neighborhood here in East Asia, we have notably deepened relations with China. You would be delighted to know that in fact, a very significant manifestation of the enhanced closeness between the Philippines and China will transpire this month. Chinese President Xi Jinping will be visiting the Philippines in a few weeks, which is the first state visit of a Chinese president in 13 years. This important event will undoubtedly lead to even greater economic opportunities for our country, among many other positive developments. But mind you, as things presently stand, Philippines-China economic relations are already on an upswing. This is the second noteworthy development I was referring to earlier. The areas of trade, investment, infrastructure development, tourism, finance are among the many bright spots in the burgeoning relationship between our two countries. The latest statistics point to China as our country's top trading partner, with a total bilateral trade last year amounting to almost $24 billion. The figure is up by 8.2% year on year. Furthermore, China is now the second largest source market for tourists. The total tourist arrivals from China reached 968,000 last year, and we are aiming to double this figure either this year or next. Chinese funding for major infrastructure projects in the Philippines, such as in irrigation, railways, roads, and highways, is also on the uptick. At the people-to-people level, relations are equally robust. A landmark agreement between the Philippines and China is nearing completion, which would see the employment of the first batch of 2,000 Filipino English language teachers in Chinese colleges and universities. What makes all of these even more exciting is that they could merely be the opening salvo, so to speak, of a bilateral partnership that continues to expand by leaps and bounds. Mga kababayan ko, particularly those of you who are based here in Shanghai, you are well poised to ride the wave of opportunities in business and other economic prospects being generated by the booming ties between the Philippines and China. And since you are familiar with the current business trends here in China, you may wish to replicate in the Philippines some of the successful business models here. I encourage you, therefore, to seize the golden opportunity to be successful entrepreneurs, or to be at the leading edge of creativity and innovation in the flourishing of the Philippine micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, or MSMEs. Tonight's event could really not come at a better time, as this aims to provide you with the necessary toolkit to be successful entrepreneurs. On this note, let me wish you the best of luck, and may you all have a pleasant evening. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.